Welcome back, everyone. We're going to do a little tutorial today on something really simple but fun to make, and they sell really well at some of the shows if we ever get to do shows again. We're going to do a coffee scoop, and for this you'll need a 3/4 by 3/4 by 5-inch pen blank, a 1.5 by 1.5 by 3-inch bottle stopper blank, a 1-inch Forstner's bit, and a 1/4-inch Forstner's bit, and that's it. Now this is a step I don't normally do. I've done so many of these, I just kind of eyeball it. But you can find your center of your blank and make your little divot for your bit to set in. And it does help. And the other thing you'll need to do is take your 1-inch Forstner's bit and mark it 1 inch from the bottom of the flat part of the bit. That will give you approximately 1 tablespoon of coffee in your scoop. Alright, at this point, all I'm going to do is drill my blank and get it ready to go. So here we go. For this step, I have a story stick. This gives me my finished length on my scoops. And let me decide which tool to use here. So sorry about wiggling the camera. I leave about a 1/4-inch band right here this is so that when I drill my hole for my tenon for my handle, it's got a little more meat to hang on to right there. And I tend to leave the bottom a little flat so I can set it on the counters. Alright, I'm going to move the camera so I can get in here to sand, and we're almost finished up. And there we go. Now we'll move on to the handle. Alright, the next step in this is finishing up our handle. I just use a pen blank. You will need something to measure your tenon with. I make a 1/4-inch tenon, about a 1/4 inch long, which you can shorten after you get done. But I make a 1/4-inch tenon, so you'll need something to measure that with. And other than that, we're just about done. So let's get started. And there we are. It's just a real simple handle. You can make them as fancy or as plain as you like. I'm just going to part this off, and then it'll be ready to assemble after drilling one hole into the cup. After drilling my hole, a crack formed right here, which is no big deal. I put one little drop of thin CA on it, and it's going to be fine. So what I've done is I've put some medium CA out onto a piece of wax paper. I'm just going to put it on the tenon. Spray some accelerator. Now if you want to use wood glue or epoxy, they both work fine. And then just pop that in and wipe off the excess. And there you go. Now you can finish this however you want. I recommend just mineral oil on the outside. I don't put anything in the cup itself. Mineral oil is food safe, as everyone knows, so it shouldn't cause a problem. The oils in the coffee will eventually impregnate the inside of the cup. And there you go. That's how to do a coffee scoop with no kit. Just 2 little pieces of wood. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. And if you like, please subscribe, like our video, and leave us a comment. Thanks again.